Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, I don't have all the memes. I know people are going to leave comments, but these are all the main ones that either are new, used in thumbnails, used in my Discord server, usually as emojis, and in my live chat. So if you just watch my YouTube videos, you might only know some of these, but I wanted to go through them, and hopefully I'll show clips of whichever ones I can find. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to release this video as soon as I can, so I get it out on time, and then I might make an updated version showing how they either first happened on stream and how they were created, such as the cat in box meme, which is me literally just being confused why there is a cat in a box emoji on YouTube. This was before they added all those new emojis and YouTube went kind of crazy with the emojis. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you for tuning in. And without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna give you a little bit of lore on the channel to you new viewers and to you old viewers, which might have missed the different trends that happened on certain streams. I'm gonna be going from oldest to newest. Now, the oldest one, besides all the PewDiePie stuff I did, saving PewDiePie quote-unquote live streams when I first started my channel, is the Arrow, the classic Arrow. It's honestly, I think it's an A tier, it's not an S tier for me, but as you can see, I used it first when I hit 1,000 subscribers. I used many other types of arrows before that. This one, I did try to like hide it in thumbnails. This one was a downloaded image, and the first time I used any arrow was on Road to Grand Champion. So for me, overall, this specific arrow gets an A tier. Second meme, cat in box, is going straight to S tier. It's just a classic. If you don't know what it means, we've kind of subconsciously used it this way. Mainly chat has, which is just like they just type it in chat when they're chilling watching the stream and don't really know what else to say. But everyone has their own uses for it. They just use it randomly because, well, originally I was confused to why it even existed, and that's why people started using it. Now, technically, this is the oldest meme, but it's not really, because I didn't really care about it till a certain point, and that is, of course, this. And if you don't know what this means, and if you don't remember the thumbnail, I got stream sniped so much to the point where I would tell people, yeah, just stream snipe me, and that is the exact image I used for an old thumbnail. Overall, I think I'm gonna have to place it into B tier. It's not C, but it's B. Sometimes getting stream sniped goes too far, and some of you guys that have caused that would know. We'll get to this one later on. And then, of course, the classic, the one meme I randomly invented myself and don't use as much anymore, so sadly it can't go in S tier. And yes, somebody made a fan art of it, which I'm using as the image, and that is, I'll snap you like a twig, bruv. Odd British accent. The next one that I used, but obviously I used the opposite of this image, would have been the big brain. I just referenced it a lot during streams. You know, it's a classic meme, everyone knows it. For me, it has to go in A tier. And again, the only reason this is not going into S is just because I don't use it as much anymore. So it might change in the future if, you know, you guys want to see a resurgence of me using these memes. I just use whatever I think people will enjoy and whatever I see people find funny in chat. Now, a lot of you guys may have looked at this list and been like, out of all of these ones here, I understand most of them except this one. Why is Sans there? Well, he appears in some of my thumbnails. Let's see if you can spot him. You can thank a certain veteran comrade called JJ Joker, the same one I streamed Terraria with for me adding this. And it will go in C. It's my lowest one so far. I've barely used it. Big Brain, Small Brain, as far as I know, Big Brain was created by Markiplier. Small Brain, I just remember PewDiePie saying it. Somebody made an emote, we used it on the server, and it's still a rank in our server, and it's gonna have to go in B tier. I feel like it's just a solid meme. C is like average, D is like, wasn't very funny, E is like, it exists. Next one up is Seg the Egg, and yes, that is his name. He was created by It's Frost, who has his own meme, which we'll get to later. There's multiple versions of it, but this is the main one where he just stares into your soul. Now, Seg the Egg is a bit of a mystery. We don't know what he does, so honestly, if there was a question mark tier, he'd go there because I don't know where to put him. And honestly, the use cases for using him are just like the amount of use cases the word okay is used for. So overall, it's going into B tier. It's a good channel meme that's used randomly, but it's just, again, not used as much anymore. And obviously, everyone has their own memory of how it was used on stream. So if you do want to share any stories or any memes that, you know, you thought were my channel specific only, let me know in the comments. Now, here we get to this one. If you don't know what this is to me when I read my live chat, and misread almost half of what it says. Basically, I turn into a Pepega. You can Google what that is, but it's basically, I can't read. Overall, the actual emoji and meme aren't that funny. Now, I actually forgot to add a meme for this voice, this accent. I can't really do it as well anymore, as you can tell, but I do try to still do it sometimes on stream. It's referencing the whole comrade rank in my Discord server and how I do a bunch of different voices. So overall, I'll just use the British one as like all the different voices and accents I do on stream. I do genuinely think that is an S tier meme. That is one of the most unique, and a lot of people find it hella cringe, but they also stick around and find it funny, usually. So I'm gonna give it an S tier overall during the course of my channel, even though I've barely been doing it nowadays on stream. Now, the next one on the list, me thinking about something. This is called the meme. A lot of the time, a lot of the memes or stuff I see that I'm unsure of how to react, I use this, and I genuinely think it's a B tier meme. I know you guys might disagree, but from my perspective during the course of the channel, it can be used in so many situations to make it funnier, or just when you're straight up confused and don't know what else to say. Next one up, the OG troll himself, the one who did the biggest of trolls. His name is Borko. You might remember him by many different profile pictures, but this is the main one I remember him by. He goes overall in the B tier because he's done some
12 seconds later.
Yeah, so I just stuff happens. I don't want to get IRL trolled, so it's gonna have to go in A tier. But I still have PTSD from the trolls. This is the most committed troller. But he is an online friend of mine, and I've made many videos together with him. Now, Rickroll is a classic one. It's not one that I think, as the channel, would have been very funny if it wasn't for the streams where I let people send me links. I'll let you guys actually decide where this goes. So I'll just leave it in E. Play the clip. This is really gonna be your nightmare? Bro, it's gonna be another Rickroll. It's Rick Ashley never gonna give you up. I closed it. Wow. I closed one Rickroll only to be Rickrolled by someone else when I clicked down the you guys are working together to Rickroll me. And yeah, I've been gotten like that at least 3 other times, but that I remember was being one of the worst. I actually lost my mind at how well you guys managed to rickroll me, considering I thought I was unrickrollable. Now, this is a thinking taco, which we use similar to the emote, so it's like an offshoot of it for the emote. But if you guys remember, on one specific stream I just said tacos muchacho because I had some tacos, and I did it in an accent, obviously better than I do it now. It was just the situation in general that made it funny, so it's gonna have to go in C tier because we just don't use it as much anymore. But it is one I kind of made myself because I don't know where I got the idea to say it. I just randomly said it during stream because I had some tacos in my hand. I think I was playing a horror game and I got scared, but instead of like getting scared, I screamed at the monster thing, you know, do you want a taco, and ran. So yeah, Pog has some cringe related with it if people use it too much, so it's gonna go in A tier for me overall, but it would have been an S tier if it wasn't overused at one point in the actual memes history, not just how it's been used on my channel, which is for people donating, for people joining the stream that are old viewers after years, stuff like that, you know, unique special events. And the one we'll do next, which we should have done earlier, relating to Borko, similarly to the accents, this was created when I decided to be like, what do I call people who are trolls, but I want to call them that on my channel? Trolleys. Now, hear me out. If you don't get it, what do British people call shopping carts? Well, they call them trolleys, or a trolley, bruv. So in my head, I was like, that's literally just troll with an EY at the end. Surprisingly, when you make up a term like simps and call them that, or trolleys and call them that, and then label them that, not as many people want to be it. So it was a very effective meme at the time, and whenever we use it, it is pretty good. But sadly, I've just gotten worse at my British accent, so it's gonna have to go in B tier, not A tier. I'll rearrange these at the end to what I actually think overall, by the way, so this is not the final list. The next one is drop like or Eats Frost will shoot you. At the time, this was his profile picture, and he would put like Seg the Egg emote with the gun, which is also a separate emote on the server, but he used the water gun emoji on YouTube because, you know, there was no gun emoji, so all it was the water gun emoji, and he would basically tell people to drop a like. I don't know how it was created. I think we were playing some shooter game. Actually, might have been playing some paintball game or something to do with water guns. Is there a water gun shooter game on Roblox? I think there is. We played it once, and that's how the meme was created. Either way, it's Frost created it, so you can confirm in the comments. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's very funny when he does it. It doesn't get any higher because he's the only one that can do it. People have copied it, but it's just not the same if it's not him that says it in chat. So that leads on to our next emote, which is used on the Halloween/spooky streams, which we do up to the 31st of October, sometimes 7 days up to it in a row. Similar to on Christmas and Halloween. Those are when I do streams, not on my schedule, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. By the way, my stream schedule is in the description of the live stream, and so is my Discord server, if you're wondering. Quick thing to all you new viewers, just a little intermission. I do have an Epic Games creator code. But anyway, this meme during the spooky streams is very well used, and it's just a meme that's an emote that we use. Nothing complicated at all to explain. Just look at it. Just look at it. I would put it in C tier, but honestly, it's one of the most consistently well-used emotes if you have a membership with my channel, which I've been giving away many of. I think it's called Monka S on Twitch, or I just say it's the scared emote. Now, for the next one, it's a variant of the cat in the box emote. It's the pop cat in the box, which you use on Discord, and it works in many different ways for the new animal channel. For me, it has to go to A, because I think somebody made it as fan art. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might have been It's Frost. This one is called Yoink, which is when you yoink something. If you know, you know. I literally yoinked this from XQC. So for example, if you download a meme from someone else, you yoink it. And yep, that's all you need to know. It goes into B tier for me, high B tier, just before stream sniping. Now we get to one of the newer ones, Giga Chad. We use it whenever somebody does something that is Giga Chad, either in game or just some people, you know, they know how to use it. Crate Plays, for example, basically is like, so I'm going to be a little bit of a Mr. Beast here and only say stuff in donations. I'm not going to leave normal comments. Now the next one is it's the least meme, quote unquote, out of all of them, in my opinion, and that is the Pepe with the headphones bopping to some music. It's going to go in B tier. It can't go in A, it can't go in C, because it's just not really much of a meme, but it's just whenever the music's good in the background, people enjoy it and they use it. One of the recent ones which happened on stream was this one. If you can't see that, I will try zooming in. If you want to know, you know, I'm not going to let you know. But let's just say it relates to me typing fast and playing Gartic Phone. So people started calling me Bogdot, or just praising Bogdot. What does that mean? I don't know. Don't ask me, man. And then we get to the last one, the newest one, added to the Discord server by Shadow Rifter, Ayo, which is my guy Tanjiro, just like, Ayo, what the f. It's hard to explain the situations where this is used, but when there's a sus meme or something semi-sus that is like, okay, we can't really warn you for that, but that's odd. That's odd, brother. Overall, middle B tier, good meme, used in many situations. Now time for some rearranging. Surprisingly, none went to E, but that's just because the ones that would have been in E, I didn't add because I forgot about. So, yeah. Just imagine all the memes that I forgot about in here, unless they were good ones, in which case I apologize. But yeah, overall, I think this is pretty good. This is pretty accurate. I really did try to think about how I would talk about all of these. I even tried to write down some notes and scripting it. And then I recorded that and it went horribly wrong. I sounded like an AI or something, because that's just not what I do. On the channel, I really just try to be honest with the viewers and do whatever works in the moment, whatever feels right, whatever is fun, which is what I really enjoyed about YouTube back in the day. And that's what's going to be my channel going forward. I'm going to have fun, play games I like, play games you guys recommend. If you're still sticking around, thank you so much. Going forward with the channel, I will be making more memes from my Discord server, which little hint for you guys, past part 7 or 8, very few of them are from my Discord server. So to the people being like Bubbles and other ones who wanted their memes used, that's because I ran out and just used memes I had on my phone, and some of my favorite ones or memes I sent other people on Discord, on anything, or any random ones I found online, or just literally screen recorded clips of YouTubers, funny bits in their videos. I'll be making these as long as people keep liking them and enjoying them, and then I'll move on to making clips from live streams as my main content for YouTube Shorts, which I will now upload every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Do let me know if you've gotten any of these in your actual For You page. I have made some vlogs too. While I was in Romania, a bunch of trees got knocked over. I did some other ones too. I experimented, and I will experiment more going forward. Again, if your meme wasn't added, leave it in the comments below, and I might make another one of these in the future, covering and remaking these, because my opinions can change depending on what I remember. And right now, I only really remember half of these pretty well. The other ones, there's probably so many moments on stream that you guys can send me clips of, or I just need to look through my own streams and find them, which I looked through like 3 or 4 and I couldn't find any of them. Even though there were streams I remembered that stuff happening, I just couldn't find them, and honestly, I need to get this video out in an hour. So I will see you guys on the next one. Stay smart. Bye.